There are lots of misunderstandings about permanent residence applications and the role authorized representatives play. Especially, there are doubts about who can advise about permanent residence and collect a fee. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, let me try and tell you in this video how to differentiate between fake consultants and authorized ones. My name is Joy Stephen and I'm an authorized representative authorized to represent immigration applications for Canada. You must take two major considerations when you decide to use representation for permanent residence, because jurisdiction for service for paid representation is the responsibility of the country who is taking in the permanent resident. Some governments have taken steps to understand permanent residence representation and has created laws in those countries to reflect this aspect of service. However, countries like India is yet to come up with regulations for permanent residence organizations, and until such time, you are going to see several fakes in the market, and even fakes using authorized representatives' name in the market. In India, temporary resident or work permits, etc. regulations are handled by Protector of Immigrants Office, and the responsibility is shared by the governments of people who are leaving from the country and the government of people who are accepting them. Applicants using authorized representatives to represent their immigration application for permanent residence must follow the following three precautionary steps. 1. Make sure the person is authorized by the government of the country who is accepting you as a permanent resident. And this video will explain some of those points. Number 2. Sign the contract only with an authorized representative. If an agent in a foreign country is preparing a contract, please ensure you sign the contract only if the co-signatory of the contract is listed in the representatives list of the country. Do not pay any money unless the contract is signed and received back by the listed authorized representative, and I will tell you how to find out who is an authorized representative. The third important point: go through the contact interface of the regulator, the online contact interface of the regulator, and send an email to the authorized representative through the government immigration website, and obtain a written confirmation from the authorized representative before any amount is paid to agents outside Canada or the country you decide to immigrate to. Well, if you're immigrating to Australia, then it's Australia. Make sure the money is paid directly to the company of the authorized representative or the authorized representatives themselves in whose name you have signed the contract. For example, if you are in India, please do not pay fees to the Indian company, because all authorized representatives are citizens or residents of the country accepting the permanent resident. Most immigrant accepting countries like Canada, Australia and New Zealand have their own authorized representatives, and these are the individuals who are authorized to represent you and advise you on your immigration application for a fee if you seek such help. In Canada, even a Canadian citizen is not authorized to advise on immigration matters for a fee unless they are authorized by the government of Canada. Let me provide some screenshots on how to identify and contact authorized representatives in Australia and in New Zealand, and after that we will discuss Canada in a little bit of additional detail. Now, let us first visit Australia. Go to the Australian government website www.immi.gov.au and here click on Help and Support. This will lead you to this general fraud page, and here on unregistered migration agents, and in this tab you will find a link titled Office of the Migration Agents Regulatory Authority. This link will lead you to www.mara.gov.au, and on the right side of the page you can enter the name of the person you are searching for, and if he or she is not there, then beware. Do not use that person. Now for New Zealand, this is the New Zealand government website, and under Business Services, click on the link which says Information for Agencies and Organizations who work with us. This will take you to this page, and here under Advising, click on this link, Immigration Advisors Authority website. This is the Immigration Authority website, and here click on this text, Are you a migrant? And on the next page, click on I need immigration advice, who can help me? Here you can choose your option and actually find out if the person trying to post things on Facebook or the person approaching you for permanent residence is actually authorized to give you advice. Please click on the pause button if you actually want to follow those links, so that it will give you sufficient time to bring down those details and accept the sites. Okay, now let us talk about Canada and who's authorized to represent you in Canada. In Canada, nobody is allowed to advise on immigration-related issues or topics for a fee unless they are approved by the Government of Canada. Here is a way to find out who is an authorized representative or who is authorized to advise on immigration, and it clearly leads from the Canadian Government immigration website www.cic, which is Citizenship and Immigration Canada.gc, that is Government of Canada.ca, cic.gc.ca, where you have to go to this page www.cic.ca/English/representative/index.asp. Learn about using a representative, which will bring you to this page. I would like you to watch this video, which is released by the Government of Canada about the Disappearing Act of Fake Consultants.
I want to immigrate to Canada.
Please watch.
Well, you've come to the right place. Work visas, family applications, approvals, I can guarantee them. Fast, fast, fast. And I take cash.
You take cash?
Don't be the victim of a disappearing act. If something sounds too good to be true, it probably is. If you use an unauthorized representative, your application may be refused and you could be defrauded. Each year, Citizenship and Immigration Canada approves hundreds of thousands of immigration applications from those who use immigration representatives. But only some people are authorized to charge a fee to represent you on a Canadian immigration application. Find out who is an authorized representative and who can legally represent you by visiting our website.
Now that you watched this video released by the Government of Canada, please click on this link, Use of Representative Text, which will bring you to this page. Here, click on choose a representative, and on this page click on find if your representative is authorized. Click on the first link, Immigration Consultants of Canada Regulatory Council. This will direct you to the ICCRC website, which is the regulator's website regulating all the immigration consultants authorized by the Government of Canada. Here you select English and then click on Find a Consultant. And this will lead you to a search page, and it is possible that some of you may be wondering if this person here talking to you is authorized to say what he is saying. Just type his last name in the last name field and in his first name in the first name field and click on search, and voila, you will see that he is authorized. His name is there, his ID is there, and if you click on his name, you can even send him a message. Now, if his name is not there, beware, please don't use him. But if his name is there, you can send him a message and find out if the agent or the office he is dealing with is actually dealing with your file. It's the same thing you should follow with anybody else. If you want to go to Canada, come here and get confirmation before you actually pay an overseas agent. When dealing with overseas agents, please verify through this link if the agent is actually an agent of the authorized representative. Many overseas agents actually use names of authorized representatives but collect money and keep it themselves. To find out if your agent is actually representing you through the right authorized representative, just send an email by clicking on the name and sending a message to your authorized representative, and you must come through the government website. Please get this confirmation before paying money to any international agents. Always pay fees to an authorized representative and not an international agent. You may be misrepresented. Always sign a contract only with the authorized representative as a signatory and not your local agent. Before you use an immigration consultant to represent your immigration application, please check on the government website if they are genuine. This is not enough, because you may be dealing with a fake agent who is just advertising using the AR or authorized representative's name. Make sure you add on 2 additional steps to ensure you're using the right person. Number 1, sign a contract only with the authorized representative. And number 2, email the authorized representative through the regulator or the government's portal and get a confirmation before any money is paid. Please do not deal with fake consultants, even if they promise you permanent residence representation with fake documents, because it is really not worth to be caught and barred. Ladies and gentlemen, I hope this video will help you choose an authorized representative if you want to be represented. You can also go directly to the ICCRC search page to identify who is the authorized representative by following this link, secure.icciA.ca/search-new/en, that is English. This is Joy Stephen wishing you all the very best, and from all of us from the Pollensis Studios, adios.